Coach Prime got an extended contract, new deal to stay with Colorado for at least the next 5 years, $54 million extension, making him one of the highest paid coaches in the nation. Obviously, big time deal here. I'm gonna throw it to Jason first and get his take, man. Do you believe Deion earned this money?
Well, based on your you and I.
No, did he earn it? Don't worry about me. I didn't say that yet.
No, he hasn't earned it. No, he hasn't earned it. But based on you and I's discussion on earn versus worth, you already know our whole difference in opinion on the earn versus the worth thing we've been talking about for 2 years. Mm-hmm. No, he did not earn it, but he is worth it. Mm-hmm. Let's just be clear. What the money that he's brought into the program and what he's done with Boulder as far as resonating and rejuvenating a pretty much dead town when it comes to football. That is why he's getting paid, in my opinion. To put him up there above Belichick or right there with Belichick already, even though Belichick hasn't coached what?
No, keep going.
Even though Belichick hasn't coached college, obviously we hire guys from their resume, not for what we think they'll do, right? That's what your point is, right? Belichick has obviously one of the greatest coaches in the history of football. We've already put Deion above him. So did he earn that? No. Is he worth it in this current landscape at Colorado? Yes. But he's paid it. I think he's bumped him all the way towards the top of the Big 12. And I don't think he's done half of what those other coaches have done in the same conference. I think it's back. It's going to be back to a whole race thing. That's what it's going to be. Everyone's going to be happy that a brother got paid, and all the brothers in the chat and all the fucking left-wing fucking self-righteous folks are going to say he's worth every penny. And then you're going to get the realist over here on this side like myself.
No, I don't say that.
He hasn't earned it at all. I am saying it. I'm a realist. I'm a truth teller.
The way you're saying
he has yet to earn it.
You said the leftists are the ones that's just brothers and love them, and then you said the realists who are the right or the
no. I didn't say that. I said the realist and me. I said me, myself, the truth teller. I didn't say the right or real. I said the truth telling myself.
Leave with the left end, because then it just, you know what I mean?
Well, that's who's crying. There ain't no right over here crying.
Everybody's celebrating it. You're the only person crying.
That's my point, man. You just made my point. You're celebrating it for what?
Everybody knows, right?
All right. So give me his. Tell me Deion's biggest win. Go.
It don't matter about his biggest win.
We can't do a real show.
That didn't prove nothing. Tell me his biggest win. I'll see what he's done. He's turned the program around.
Is he higher paid than
he's turned the program around from nothing to everything. Every single weekend they're on Big Noon. They're on college game
That's
games.
not the question
not only has the popularity changed, the winning has changed. They were 1-11. They went to 9-4. They went to a bowl game. They lost the bowl game. You're right, but the first bowl game in years. From a standpoint of money, we talk about the money, the ticket sale. We talk about the popularity. All that matters when you're investing into a coach. It's not just X and O's. It's not just wins and losses. It's not just ticket sale. It's everything. And he's improved everything.
Isn't that what I said?
He's bringing 5.
Why are you making my point, Tommy?
He got a high making my point program. First bowl game in years, 9 wins, national televised games. Any category you want to look at.
Why are you making my point? Why are you making my points?
You're making my points.
No, I'm not. I said he's worth it. He hasn't earned it. I asked you a specific question. I asked you, tell me why he's worth it.
You asked me, you said, tell me his biggest win. Who cares? I'm saying
that's what I'm saying, homie. I already said what you said. Smitty, I already said what you said, though, homie. I already said what you said. I already said what he's done to Colorado, what he's done for the place.
Well, that's why he earned it.
No, he's not earned it. He's worth it. He's not earned it, homie.
That's how you earn it. You do stuff to earn it. What are you talking about?
Since you won't answer and you refuse to answer, which is funny as shit because you can't answer because you don't have a fucking answer. That's number one.
Question? No, what's your question?
Give me a big game he's won. Give me one big game that stands out he's won.
TCU, first year. At the time, it was a big win. At the time,
never were ranked.
At that time, it was a big win.
Anyway,
at that moment.
Why? Because it's TCU.
At that time, it was a big win.
Has he won a bowl game ever?
No, he's been it for 2 years.
No. Did he win at Jackson State?
He took to a bowl game, no.
Did he win, homie, or not?
No, he
didn't. Did you see what I'm saying, homie? You prime sexuals, homie, blow my mind.
I'm not
Y'all can't answer my question, homie.
Since you asked me, since you asked me a question, let me ask you a question. So if he wins that bowl game last year,
my motherfucking question yet, homie.
I said no, he didn't. So it's my turn now. So he wins that bowl game and go 10
between you, Matt, and Bailey. You, Matt, and Bailey are fucking the most blinded fucking prime sexuals I've ever met. Well, I was still talking.
Sexual.
You interrupted me, homie. I answered you a question. But I was still talking, though. That's why. Because I didn't let you go, homie. I asked you a question. You refused to answer the motherfucker.
I answered the question,
and then you mad at me.
You didn't
you mad at me.
I answered the question.
You mad at me because you interrupted me because you can't answer my fucking question.
Was it rhetorical or did you want to answer?
Yeah. You ain't answered my question yet.
You asked me you said name a team.
Give me a big win, homie. Give me a good win. Give me a quality win they've had. Give me one.
And you didn't like it. So you can shake your head all you want. You asked me a question, I threw it out. What I'm telling you is he had 9 wins. He took a program from 1-11 and went to 9-4. That's what I care about. I care about road travel. I care about the growth. I care about where were you at before I got there and where are you at now that I'm here. Every area is improved. That's a fact. It's not an opinion. So when you say earned, that's the material you use to earn. That's why you earn it.
Oh, it's not.
Has he won the biggest game of the thing? No, he hasn't. But they're way better women than they was without him. That's not what you do to earn. The beginning, homie.
Just say he's worth it. I would agree with you if you just said he's worth the money, like I said he is. That's what y'all. I'm gonna start calling you and all you prime sexuals haters. That's what y'all are. Y'all are literally fucking the definition of hate. But when I tell the truth and I say this man is worth every penny, I'm still a hater because I said he hasn't earned it. Make that make sense, homie. You motherfuckers are the biggest fucking dick riders I've ever met in my fucking life. You prime sexuals are fucking an embarrassment to the fucking game, homie. I'm going to be straight up real. He ain't beat Kalani or near has a resume as him, and he just upped him by fucking $5 million. He hasn't beat Chris Kleiman or any of these fucking legends, and he upped him by $5 million. And we're saying that he's earned it. That's what came out of your motherfucking mouth, homie. He's earned it. Bullshit. He's worth it. There's a huge difference in this scenario with this man. He has literally worth the money. I said it, and I'm still a hater. That tells you right now what the fuck it's about, homie. It's the skin color of our skin, homie. That's why the country's so divided, homie. This is why I've been saying we're divided in this country for so long. Because we are praising this motherfucker right now, Smitty. We're praising him for what reason, homie? Be real. Like, give me the real. Smitty, hold on, no, Smitty. Hold on, I'm gonna finish real quick. And you can have it.
Nothing to do with race right now.
Hold on, no. I'm gonna finish, and then I want to just and you can have it.
I don't want
the next time a big time white coach wins and gets paid, we better talk about it.
Let's do it.
I'm just saying. I want to cut the race baiting shit out on this show.
Yeah,
because we're different than all these other shows. I want to be different than all these shows. We celebrate everybody. I've never been, oh, he's black. Oh, he's white. And I'm going to defend Smitty. He's never been, oh, he's white or he's black. I'm saying in this scenario, the number one reason why we're celebrating him is because he's a brother and we want to see him be paid. And that's just fact. I'm not even against that. I'm not crying about that. I think everyone knows what I've advocated for my whole fucking life. So anyone wants to use the race thing on me can eat a fucking dick up. All I'm trying to tell you is that's why we're celebrating it though today. Let's keep it funky, homie. He hasn't earned it. He's worth it. And I've said it. I've said he's worth every penny. I said he's not worth the money though. And I'm called a hater. That's why I just want to be clear, homie. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
You said a lot. First of all, before I lose track of this, I'm fine. Let's talk about every coach that gets paid a contract. I don't mind that, but the reason we talk about Deion because he's the biggest name, and let's be real. We want views on our shows and our content. People don't care about every single coach around the nation, but we could talk about it just to prove that we're not biased, but we are biased. Every platform is biased. They're gonna talk about the biggest names and the biggest topics. That's how you get the biggest views. Number one. But number two, though, if you want to stay on that point, Kurt Signetti, IU's head coach, got paid, if I'm not mistaken, like an 8-year deal, $8 million. He been there for what, 1 year, if I'm not mistaken? Had an incredible year. But shout out to Kurt Signetti. He earned that. He took IU from somewhere where they were irrelevant and took them to the first year into the college playoffs, one of the best records in all of college football. He earned that by the work he did. You acting like these guys are just getting paid money just because they name and we're not seeing no results. No, Deion has not won a bowl game yet. No, he has not won a national championship. We're not saying he's the greatest coach in college football. We're not saying he's the greatest coach of all time. All I'm saying is he's earned the money that they're giving him by the actual work that he's done in the last 2 years. Is there still room to grow? Of course. We're not saying like the end of the road is here and he's already accomplished everything. No, but he's not getting paid because he's Deion Sanders or because he's black. And we're not praising him just because he's black. What we're praising him for, he's getting paid for the work he's actually done. You don't care about the fact that he took a program that was 1-11, and then in 2 years they went 9-4 and went to a bowl game, because you look at it as, well, the schedule was easy. Well, the schedule was easy. You could argue the schedule was easy before you got there, and they were 1-11, and they were irrelevant. You can make the argument whenever you want to. But the problem and the reason why I call you a hater, I don't know about nobody else, the reason why I call you a hater often on Deion and Colorado topics, nothing to do with race, is because anytime there's a Colorado or Deion topic in the last 2 years, it don't matter what it is, you always find some way to pull out the negative, and then you call it being real. Cool. That's what you call it. Agree to disagree. Cool. I think sometimes it's you being real, because there's been times that I've agreed with you on certain topics. But sometimes it's like,
so you don't agree with me, I'm a hater.
You're just trying to just pull something and just trying to find something just
because you don't agree, I'm a hater.
You always saying something negative.
Thank you for proving my point, homie. So you don't agree and I'm a hater. That's a literal fact. That's what you just said. Since you don't agree with what I said, I'm automatically a hater. That's absolutely micro. You did just say that. You just said that. You said anytime I come out and talk about a Deion topic, you call me a hater because I find something negative. It's not negative at all. It's just the truth.
But you don't do that with everybody else.
Let me ask you something.
There's something there. You claim you like Deion and you support him, but you got a weird way of showing it. All I'm saying is you always.
Because I'm honest. Because I'm honest.
Even when it's like a praise, like I'm trying to think. In the past, it was. It might be something about the GPA of the team going up. You're like, hey, congratulations on that, Deion. But it's like, what? It's like,
well, that's what it is. That's what it is. I've been critiqued my whole life, homie. I've been critiqued, and it's okay, right?
Never praise him like, man, that was good. I ain't gonna lie. That's good.
I mean, that's what coaching is. That's what coaching is. We made this soft
pussy. Do it with everybody though. I'm just doing it.
I do, and I need you to too. And I need you to bring up. Did you talk about Kenny Dillingham,
homie? Do it, Pete Carroll, homie. You don't do it with everybody because you're biased to people who you like.
I've done it. I've done it with Pete Carroll. What the fuck are you talking about?
Get out of here.
Have you talked about Kenny Dillingham, who's in his same conference, who beat his ass?
Don't talk about him. Put him on the rundown.
Answer the question. Ask the question. Have you talked about Kalani in the same conference who beat his ass? I don't know. Yeah,
you don't want to talk about him.
Who don't? Who don't?
Put him on the rundown. You never told me.
What do you mean? We literally talked about him. Homie, we talked about him already. What are you talking about? We've already talked about him. What are you talking about? We've already talked about him. Kenny Dillingham in the same conference. I have never heard any of you prime sexuals talk about him beating their ass and going to the playoff. I haven't talked to you about. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard Kalani with a 20-year resume beating his ass in a bowl game. But y'all want to talk about Deion when he gets paid and say he's worth it.
The difference between you though and us is we want Kenny Dillingham to get paid. We want Kalani to get paid. Like we want these guys to get paid. And if they got paid today, 6 years, $60 million. I'm the same way with everybody. I want people to get paid. I don't get mad when the NIL guy, what's his name, from the other day from McChesney State gets the bag. I don't care about that. I look at that like, dang, that's great. I'm glad this young man got money. I'm glad that coach got paid to take care of himself and his family. Because to me, I look at it like, okay, there's money out there to be made. I look at it from a standpoint selfishly, like, shoot, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Why can't JB do it? Why can't Bailey do it? I look at it that way. I want us all to eat because there's enough food out here for us all to eat. I'm the same way with everything. I don't white, black, orange, blue. So when you brought up a race, I'm like, what are you talking about? This ain't got nothing to do with race.
You're wrong. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're fucking lying. Okay. And you're getting sensitive and hurt. You're hurt over this guy because he's Deion Sanders. You're hurt over your feelings. Your feelings are hurt. Your feelings are hurt because you're mad and sad that you can't be like me, homie. You all you motherfuckers can't be like me. Because see, I'm the only real cuss on here that actually talks about everyone the same fucking way. Y'all don't. I ain't never heard y'all do it. I ain't never heard you, Smitty, talk about every type of coach. I only hear you talk about his prime sexual, homie. So why? How is that different? I'm not a hater, homie. I can start calling you a fucking hater every day on this show when you don't talk about a white coach, homie. Let's keep it funky. Now you want to talk about all this full bullshit? Every time you don't talk about a white coach on here, I'm going to say you're a hater. Fair? Cool. Let's go. Move on next.
That makes zero sense. You know what I find fascinating on the show?
Absolutely makes sense, homie.
You will hear like one thing that, like I say, I like my rant, and then
no.
You'll take it however you want to take it. And
y'all can't handle the truth, homie. Y'all can't handle the truth, though. But y'all can't handle the truth, though. Y'all can't handle the truth. You confuse me on this show. Talk about women. I talk about men. I talk about white, black, Asian. It don't matter, homie. That's the fact that you all keep dismissing. When the fuck?
Are you talking to the chat right now? Because I've never called you racist.
I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about everybody.
I didn't mention race. I swear to in my factor cap, baby. Have I even mentioned race? I've not even mentioned race. So you must be reading the chat, and the chat must be bothering you, and they got you under your skin. I haven't even mentioned it, homie. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm saying whatever time we going to run now, I'm going to talk about. If you want to talk about Dillingham tomorrow for an hour, we're going to talk about for an hour. Find some topics that's relevant that makes it make sense. Put them as the thumbnail. Let's put Kalani as the thumbnail. Let's see how that does with the views, and we'll talk about it. I'm gonna give my.
We already know. We not the viewership.
So why do you keep bringing that up there?
No, the viewership.
About Dion because who he is.
Nah, but
happens to be black. So
you're telling me that this show's only based on the thumbnail? All we can talk about now.
No, I'm not. We based on whatever we decide we want to talk about. But me, you, and Bailey have not wanted to talk about Dillingham or Kalani.
It's unbelievable.
Jimmy, you act like you have no control over the rundown. Like you're talking to me like you never want, homie. I've never been against anything.
We'll come back. We'll come back to. We got to guess. We got to find out. We got
like the white coaches. I don't care.